It's 7 p.m. and it's time to wrap up. We're putting down the shutters, wrapping up the newspapers, closing down the till, and my brother asks my dad, how much have we made today? My dad's there like doing the numbers, he's calculating from the till, counting the cash, and he looks up and he says, today's revenue was £98. Sounds pretty good. I'm actually kind of impressed. Okay, we made £100 in one day. That's pretty good. And this is where my father has to teach me about the concept of profit. £98 was the revenue, but when you minus the original price of the products that we sold, the rent, the electricity, profit, my father says, was £41. And all three of us look almost ashamed at that. Our entire family worked for the entire day and we made £40. My friend Harrison, who's also 15 years old, he makes £40 a day in his part-time job as a waiter in a restaurant. I thought it was cool that my dad owned his own business and that, you know, we were there helping out. But this was the moment that I realized that I didn't actually want to go down his footsteps. That I didn't want to be this overworked and underpaid businessman or employee. But there's got to be a better way than this. I realized only years later, what my father lacked was not discipline or character traits. He worked very hard. He was told to work hard and that he would make enough money. That's what our parents' generation was always told. What our parents lacked was education and exposure. They knew that there's some people out there who are making 2 or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times more than them. Right? Our parents always looked up to the doctors and those like professional science degrees and everything. This is why our parents think university is really important, because they've looked up to those people that make 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times more money than our parents do. But our parents were never exposed to the kinds of people who make 100 times what they do. Who makes 100 times more than my father? I do. And the reason why is because of this first book that we're going to discuss today, The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. I read this book in 2019 as soon as I graduated from university. I went down the script, the path that everyone had said, you know, go to school, study as hard as possible, get a few part-time jobs and stuff, but focus on your studies, graduate and try and get the best job possible.